climb up. Let's face out sunrise. Oh boy. It's actually a weirdness of last episode. Oh no. Episode 5. Finally back on track. Away from that nonsense. About time, right? And it's time to carry on. Yeah, unfortunately, this episode.
Do you sense one of your friends, Noodle?
Never. Used to be this one. But we have Long as a new party member. He's gonna help us get revenge for Zer's death. So let's get revenge him. Sounds like a good plan to me. Tell yourself.
Got it.
Uh-huh.
No armor's a match for me!
You mean you can get past that shield? Just let him do his thing.
Yeah, we're fine.
Its armor's too strong. Then I'll split it open! I can carve through rising wonder!
Like that.
An astral arch?
That's my cue.
Shut him down! Hurricane Storm! Rising Phoenix! Shattering the pieces!
Easy.
Sword Rain Alpha! I can carve through armor!
Yeah, we can go for that.
Soaring Light Spear! Light Steel!
Play that actually. Oh, it's okay. Combat.
It's weakened.
This ends now!
Our work is done here.
Good.
Let's move.
Done.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Here we are, next to the castle.
Ganabelt must be somewhere inside. How about it, Law?
One would hope.
Any idea which way it is?
This is a Renin castle. You think they were in the habit of letting a Danon like me inside?
Point taken.
The astral energy's off the scale. Almost like it's pressing down on me.
You can feel it?
The whole castle must be brimming with it. My hunch is it'll get stronger the deeper we go.
It must be the spirit vessel. You can bet anything it's pulsing with stored astral
Oh
energy.
yeah.
We can't let Ganabelt use it against us.
And we can assume that's his plan A.
Let him try. I'll destroy anything he throws at us.
Careful. Don't be cocky. Don't be cocky. We got a long.
Prize.
Here we
What is
go.
this place? Some kind of armory?
Looks like they're more
Armor.
for decorative purposes than actual combat.
Yeah.
Does it matter? We've got a job to do.
Wait, this isn't Renin. It's Danon.
Really?
And not just this one
Yeah.
either. All of these. It's all Danon gear.
What's Danon equipment doing on display inside a Renin castle?
Ask around later if you're so interested. But for now, we've got more pressing matters to attend to. Remember?
Looks familiar. Sure does look familiar, doesn't it? Still tells her seeing that armor again. Previously. yeah, there is an owl here.
He also has these weird
Not
little
inside
gadgets
here,
that
but
he likes
somewhere.
to use.
In the
Gadgets?
rooms.
You mean like some kind of a running weapon?
Don't
Probably.
repeat yourself.
He's got a bunch of these things that hover all around him. They're supposed to protect him from attacks coming in at any angle.
I take it there aren't any blind spots then.
Nope. Which is why I plan to bust down his defenses from the front.
What? Why? Isn't that where his defense will be the toughest?
They're really hyping
That's
him
why
up.
it's worth attacking.
Get him
Once I poke a hole in that bastard's defenses, the rest of you can tear it wide open and give him hell.
All right, we go with your plan, Law. Now let's get going. It's about time we got revenge for Zephyr.
Yeah. Let's do that. Yeah, I skipped this dungeon. But in one of the rooms here you can find a bed. So, should look around. AD back.
It's about time. I was beginning to worry you jumped ship like the rats you are.
You're not so fortunate. We're here to end you. To liberate
Nope.
Ciclodia. To avenge Zephyr.
You talk big, but don't you think you're forgetting something? Of your precious resistance groups, whether the Silver Swords or any others, none have ever dealt a blow to Renan domination. In each and every realm, the story is the same. Until you. You, who wields the blazing sword of Calaglia, are different.
News of Balsef's defeat really took the wind out of your sails.
That brute? A bad case of brawn over brain. Certainly no loss to me. Still, even the smallest of sparks can grow into an inferno. I must give precedence to the task at hand, extinguishing you. Snuffing out
I mean,
your
we gotta
fire
have
before it
people
spreads
where
across the
it's,
5
We
realms.
can't avoid this. Because new lords.
No. He can't be.
Grinwell?
Nothing. I'm fine.
Ah, Ganabelt Valkyris, Lord of Ciclodia, accept your challenge. Come and meet your death.
You'll pay for what you did to my father!
This is the thing.
The feisty mouth wishes to bite the hand that feeds, does he?
I never wanted to serve you! I had no choice!
Short-range Alpha! We were just getting started. Deep the despair.
Channeling astral energy.
Damn it! Can't get any closer!
If this keeps up,
Yeah, you don't want him to charge too much, or else, you will cause a damage. But if you turn, it's reloading indignation.
Deep the despair.
Wondering what's indignation? It's an ability that's existed throughout the series since the beginning. It's typically on the hero's side, but in this game, you only ever see
Have you
indignation
learned your lesson?
casted by, well, this guy.
Not yet!
That's about it.
For the sake of Lenegis and my fellow brethren on Dana, I will not!
It's sudden, but I kind of like it a little bit. It's like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do an ultimate attack. I'm gonna destroy everyone.
I refuse to believe this.
For him to get
It
punched in the
cannot
face.
end this way.
Well, that's always
If I
fun.
die, my subjects will...
No, you're gone. What a character. I was really moved. Look at that. Hopefully everybody has some protection though with their eyes. Because if they don't, they're going to be blinded. Look at that sunlight. But details. Details, who needs them?
It's over. But Zephyr's still gone.
Focus on the positive. We defeated a lord. And under difficult circumstances, too.
Unfortunately.
Focus on the positive?
Yeah.
Zephyr's dead, Shion.
And the Renans ruled this world unimpeded for 3 centuries.
Alphen.
Did you think there wouldn't be any sacrifices?
So Zephyr's life just doesn't matter?
No, seriously?
He's dead, Shion. Our friend is dead. We're fighting this damn war to keep people alive.
Yeah, you're right. This is a war.
Nice.
Did you just
Good.
realize that? Zephyr wasn't the first to die, and he sure won't be the last. If you can't handle that, Alphen, then you should run back to Calaglia. And when you do, just remember to leave the blazing sword here, in safer hands.
What's that supposed to mean? Damn
I
it.
think she was pretty
She
clear.
just thinks she can say whatever she likes.
I mean, you wanted to go
Bickering
down this
among ourselves
route.
at a time like this isn't gonna get us anywhere. Especially at a time like this. All right. Fine.
I mean, did you really think you wouldn't lose anyone? I mean, it's not right, but hopefully you start down this path. Sheesh.
So much for Ganabelt. Good riddance.
You said it.
So, was the Lord of Calaglia like Ganabelt too?
No. Balsef was huge, a real tough guy act. Now that I think of it, his crest was different too. His was a flaming cross.
Ah, I see. Anyway, what do you guys plan on doing from here?
We keep moving. 3 Renan Lords remain, and we won't rest until their thrones are empty as well. That work for you, Shion?
That was my endgame from the beginning.
Hey, so if it's not too much trouble, could I maybe come along?
Isn't Cyslodia your home?
I mean, yes, but it's just, now that everyone knows what I've been hiding, well, it might be best to get as far away as I can until it all quiets down. Is that okay? I promise I'll pull my own weight.
Sure. You're welcome to join us.
Taking off, huh?
Yeah. Thanks for everything.
It's too bad. I wish there was more we could do to pay you back for all you've done. I'll see to it personally that Zephyr's remains reach Calaglia safely.
What's next for Cyslodia?
I honestly couldn't tell you. The enemy infiltrated its way right to our core as a people. Only time will tell if we can rise above our suspicions and come together.
Zephyr once told me that so long as you don't give up, there's no wall that can't be torn down.
Sounds about right. And thanks to you, the greatest obstacle that was in our way is now gone. I suppose the rest of it will be up to us.
I look forward to seeing how far you'll go.
Oh, I almost forgot. Before you head off, there's something I wanted to give you.
Oh, what is it?
Wow, look at you. You scrub up real nice.
It was a parting gift.
It's like speaking to one of the old Danon heroes from Legend.
Where to next, then?
Elda Menancia. You're really going to travel in that thing?
Why not? It's not as heavy as it looks.
Why not?
Actually, there's someone I was hoping we could invite along with us.
You can't be serious.
Well, let's go find him. And yes, as well, obviously. We were gonna get this armor. We just looked at the box art game. And see in the thumbnail, you see that armor in the thumbnail.
Got someplace to be?
Not really. I mean, I can't stay here, of course. Then again, there's no one waiting for me back in Calaglia either. Plenty of ditches along the road. Maybe I'll find one to die in.
How about a fresh start?
After the kinds of things I've done, I don't know where I'd even
Calm
begin.
down, Paul.
Your father said that as long as you face the past, there's hope.
I think it might be a little late for that.
He also said he'd fought and lost all his life, but didn't regret it in the slightest. It's only over when you give up. Keep fighting, and even that wall inside you can be brought down. Don't you want to see what your dad saw on the other side of that wall? What he was fighting for?
Do you think I'm even worthy to?
That's for
Yeah,
you to
come
decide.
on.
I'm sick of losing everything I love. Of running from life. Maybe all that's left is to just turn around and face it.
Yeah.
Count me in.
Finally. I thought you'd never finish. We've still got a ways to go.
Here we go, Hoodle.
This armor was a gift from
Well,
Bregan.
we better get going.
What if it really did belong to a Danon hero once upon a time?
Yep.
He challenged an overwhelmingly powerful
You
Renan
did.
foe and perished for it. I wonder how he felt having the hopes of the people riding on him.
I mean...
Hey,
Okay.
did you make off with that armor while none of us were looking? Because I've gotta admit, you look pretty snazzy in it.
He didn't steal it, if that's what you mean. Bregan gave it to him as a parting gift.
Ah, right. Although it makes sense, I guess. It's like a symbol of rebellion in its own way.
Which is why it should have been your father wearing this. Not me.
I guess so.
I don't know. I don't think he could have pulled it off like you, man.
I wonder what the last wearer of this armor was dreaming of for Cyslodia when they decided to rise up and fight.
Who knows? Anyone who could have answered that is long gone. Truth is always lost with the departed.
Are you saying there's no point in trying to understand why they gave up their lives?
No. Only that it's impossible to know for sure. Look, I can tell that you're concerned about Cyslodia's future. But we do have other things to take care of. You can't shoulder all of the world's problems, Alphen. If you try to, you'll only find yourself buried by the weight of it all.
Yeah, I know. My path is forward, and I'll do what I can. Here and now.
You were born in Calaglia, right, Law?
Oh yeah. It's scalding hot all the time there, so I was shocked when I learned Cyslodia is the exact opposite. Not to mention dark.
Not anymore, thankfully.
How did you even manage to cross the border between realms? All 5 realms are supposed to be closed off, due to the nature of the crown contest.
What? Is this an interrogation now?
I didn't mean it like that. I just figured if a Danon like you was able to slip between realms, it could come in handy later.
Ah, good thinking. I don't think I really did anything
Yeah,
all that
good.
creative, though.
What? Don't tell me you climbed over the walls of fire.
Oh, hell no. Not even Zoogles could do something that crazy. Nah, I stowed away.
In what?
Oh, you'll like this. The realms don't maintain much contact with each other, but there are resources each is looking to trade for. So, there are cargo convoys from each of the lords that go around a few times a year to lend those resources to each other.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that. That was the only time the gates of Calaglia would ever open up.
Right. Obviously, they don't let Danons ride with them, so I snuck on board inside some cargo instead.
So you were carried out of the realm? You did great not getting caught. Way to go.
Yeah.
Let's just say I've always had a knack for sneaking around since I was little. I was also really desperate to get the hell out of Calaglia at the time. I had more guts than brains that day. If I had to guess, I probably wasn't the first one to ever do something like that. Danon or Renan.
I wonder if that's how Ganabelt, was able to hear about what happened in Calaglia so quickly.
So in other words, we should always assume that the enemy is informed about whatever it is that we may be up to, wherever we go.
I mean, works. It works. Really? Right? Don't think so. Guess. Something like that. And the Tales games really love talking about that stuff, sacrifice, people dying or not. I swear, so many times that's happened in the Tales games. But Hooray asked me if she succeeded, though. I hope this place stays safe. Here's hoping Menacee is nice. I'm thinking it's not going to be a winter fire area. Be very repetitive. Here we go.
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah,
Let's skip some backtracking. I hope that's alright.
What's wrong?
Side quest maybe? Oh dear.
Really?
Is that so? Oh, someone's excited. Yeah, let's do it. Very nice. Don't laugh like that. You know? This is not like tough guy disguise or something. That's terrible. Absolutely horrendous.
Hey. Ah!
Oh man.
Right.
Right. Sorry, I'm tired, guys.
Right. Nice.
Hey, we're close to something. Nope.
What?
Yes.
Hey!
Let's do it. Hey, what?
Well?
Yummy, yummy, yummy. Honestly, delicious. Apple pie. It's always good. Oh, you're no wonder, Chef. I guess you're okay.
Shion.
Yeah.
What?
Very nice.
Oh, Shion. Don't mess up your outfit. Come on. Girl. Messy, messy, messy. Picked out that outfit for you. You go mess it up. How could you?
Boy, talk about a spry old man.
I can't.
Honestly,
wait to see
who
him again.
doesn't love apple pie?
You really like that apple pie,
So
didn't
good. Oh. Of course she did. It's the Shion we're talking about. Loves her food. But hey, who could blame her? Because I love food too.
Law?
Yeah, sorry. Just a little travel weary is all. Looking
What?
forward to finally getting out of here, you know?
Still beating yourself up about your dad, aren't you?
I'd be lying if I said I
We
wasn't.
just got here.
But that's not what I was just thinking about.
Oh?
I never did tell you how I ended up hanging around with the Snake Eyes, did I?
Not properly. All I know is you had a falling out with your dad and ran away from home.
Getting
No,
to
how
Cislodi
did you?
almost killed me. Once there, though, I actually ended up joining a resistance organization, believe it or not. Of course, before long, someone ratted us out. And we were ambushed by the Snake Eyes. I'd never seen such brutality. If I hadn't surrendered...
Law?
I don't know why. They let me live. They made
What'd
me
they do?
watch as they butchered my friends right in front of my eyes. I still have nightmares. I hear roars of Zoogles as my friends scream. Snow-stained red with blood. And all the while, those bastards laughing. I thought that with Ganabelt defeated, I'd be able to put it all behind me. Turns out that was a little optimistic. I was terrified they would kill me too. So I wound up betraying the memory of my friends and getting my old man killed in the process.
Like cartoon
I
villains?
wonder if I'm any braver now. What if one day I panic again and end up running away like always?
And leave us behind? You really think you'd do that?
I hope not. But who's to say what I'm really capable of?
Ah! I found you.
Something wrong, Rinwell?
How very perceptive of you. When I turned around, you were gone, so
But
you
we
said
don't
I could
know,
look for
but
you.
Maybe tell us next time you decide to stop? We need all our manpower to face these Zoogles.
Jeez, okay. I can't help it when nature calls, can I?
Nature? Ew, gross! Here?
Let's make tracks, shall we?
I hope he makes it through this.
You invited him along. He's your liability.
He's Zephyr's son, Shion. What was I supposed to do? Just leave him?
Fine. Just don't come crying to me about it, all right? I've got enough deadbeats slowing me down as it is.
yeah. Oh, Shion. Come on. Girl.
Why did people dig this path so far underground?
Maybe it was too dangerous on the mountains for them to traverse over them.
So you're saying that before Dana was conquered, Danans made this so that they'd have a way to get through the mountains?
If I had to guess, they might have even lived inside of these once upon a time.
Not like there's any
Probably.
way of knowing now. Not after all our history was lost.
No, it wasn't lost. It was stolen from us by the Renans because they thought slaves didn't need it. And because keeping it around would have made it harder to control us.
It's not all gone. Look at that over there.
What is it? It looks like a broken piece from a dish or something.
Probably. It's true the Renans erased a lot of our history. But if we look hard enough, I think we'll find there's still plenty of it left. But first, we have to win the freedom to even look for it.
We'll win it all right. Then we'll reclaim our history.
Sounds like a plan.
I guess Messia is the first place we met. Hala.
Yeah, I was a snake eye and you were a silver
Sounds like a
sword.
good
Who would have
idea.
thought we'd end up on the same team?
You make an odd pair, it's true.
You guys are the odd ones, running with a Renin.
Nah.
This walking up and down is a pain.
Yeah, I wish we could just go straight through without all this hassle.
On the other hand, the collapsed parts let you reach some places you wouldn't be able to otherwise.
Now that you mention it, this
Here we go.
Right, here goes!
Here I go. Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Sheesh. Oh, you guys.
We won that by a mile.
Yeah.
Hey, Law. Back when we left Cisleden, you remember how you said so long as you don't give up, there's nothing to stop someone starting over?
yeah?
Well, I think you did just that. You've set out on a new path despite what happened in your past.
Yeah, she did very good.
Besides, you're not the only one fumbling your way through things.
You too?
It was your dad who taught me to fight. Back at the start of all this, I knew that so long as I followed him, I wouldn't end up straying. But it was also your dad who told me the importance of becoming my own master. Of searching out the answers within me. I always figured I would one day. But at the same time, I had so much more to learn.
You still do,
When he
Ralph.
died, I suddenly found myself rudderless. Sure, our immediate goal is to defeat all the lords. But then what comes after that? There's no one left to point me in the right direction. It was then that I realized, no matter how much I fret about it, the only thing I can do is fight. Renin brutality isn't going to right itself. So that's what I'm doing. Fighting. And in the meantime, I'll try to figure out my next move. Right now, that's about all I can do.
And you really believe you got what it takes to win this? Against all the odds?
Yes, I do. Or at least I want to. If I'm being completely honest, sometimes I'm not really sure whether I can or not. So what if we're still figuring stuff out? If we do it together, then we can support one another along the way. Is there anything so wrong with that?
No, I don't think there is. I think I get it now. We may not know what we're capable of, but we have to try all the same.
Having another one of your secret meetings? Don't tell me you were taking yet another bathroom break?
Oh, we were just engaging in a bit of brotherly bonding.
Yeah,
Isn't that right, Alphen?
sure.
Yeah, that's right.
Fine then, suit yourselves. Hey, I think I can feel a breeze up ahead. I bet
We're
the
gonna wanna go
exit is
talk
real
to
close.
Lowell.
Finally! Man, it's been too long since I felt the sun on my face. When I get in a tussle, I go full force right at him. Whoever makes the first move wins.
I do have to
I'm gonna
admit,
win.
it's quite the spectacle to watch
I'm
you
gonna
charge
win.
in and go to town on someone during a
Lose,
battle.
kid.
Yeah, it was actually my old man who taught me to fight that way. The more I lay the beat down on some baddies, the more fired up my fists of fury get.
Cool.
Zephyr taught you? Wow. I guess you really are following in his footsteps.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with being so focused on offense, but the enemy always fights back at some point.
As long as I don't get hit, it's not a problem, right?
So what you're saying is you're too weak to take a hit.
You're not exactly one to talk.
When well stop, you're in the bottom of the food chain. Even Lowell's
What
higher
were
than you.
you two talking about earlier?
Oh my goodness.
Earlier? Oh, it was just serious guy talk.
Yeah.
You know, the kind that girls don't get to hear.
Really?
Don't mind him, Rinwell. It's just... well, maybe it is a little difficult to talk about in front of women.
Difficult to talk about? Okay, now I really want to hear it. Unless... it's not the creepy sort of guy talk, right?
No.
No, okay? It's not creepy.
Okay, okay. As long as you're fighting fit, you can talk about whatever you like.
Don't, obviously, who would talk about you right now? Oh, okay, maybe that's mean. But don't worry, no one's talking to anyone.
Do you sense
There's
one
no
of your friends,
zealous here,
Poodle?
so you're safe. Oh, what I would kill for Zealous to be here.
We're finally here. Elda Menancia,
Yeah.
the land of green. The place certainly lives up to its name, doesn't it?
It is pretty. This is also part of the
Just
demo.
feel that breeze. It's like night and day compared to Calaglia and Cyslodia.
Unsullied, fertile land, as far as the eye can see.
It's nice to finally
That's
see
beautiful.
some greenery.
What?
Oh, nothing. Just... I was thinking the very same thing.
That's the realm capital in the distance. The city of Vicent. A word to the wise before we
You
continue.
weren't talking to scenery, were you?
Elda
Alpha?
Menancia has produced more
I
sovereigns
mean, you
over
were
the
talking
years
about
than
scenery,
any other.
but maybe the more
Shion!
female lead kind.
Guess we should probably follow after her, shouldn't we? Hey, you alright, Law?
He's okay.
Yeah, fine. I was just thinking how Dad would have enjoyed this view. All this green in one place is incredible.
It's okay, man.
Anyway, let's get moving.
Yeah, I really
before we
wish we had
start looking
legacy
tasty
costumes.
monsters.
I think Law would look
Is he going to be
good
okay?
in Lloyd's outfit, actually.
Eventually.
I think Law would look good
That's
like
a wall
that.
he'll have to overcome on his own.
Noodles, he's not my favorite in the cast, but he's okay. I'm actually pretty neutral with Law. He's alright. He's definitely above some of the others. If I had to rank Yurai's cast, Shion's definitely my favorite.
What's wrong?
Followed by a character we don't have yet. Then Alphen. And then Law.
Huh?
Then another character we don't have yet. And Renwell. Actually, no, Boodle. Then Renwell. Actually, screw that. Boodle's a top. Boodle's the best. He's number one. Forget all these chumps.
So if I remember right, there are 6 elements of astral energy.
Yeah.
And darkness is only on Rena, and light can only be found on Dana,
Yeah.
right?
Right. I only remember because my parents drilled it all into my head when I was little.
How did we find out about dark astral energy in the first place if it's not on Dana, though?
Beats me. I couldn't tell you how or when we figured out that sort of stuff. I'm sure there's other stuff we've forgotten along the way, too.
Yeah, I bet. And then we forget that knowledge was even forgotten at all, and it's back to square one.
Again.
Exactly. That's why we need to take good care of what knowledge and artifacts we still have left.
Again, it's weird.
You really have a thing for old
She's a
stuff,
healer.
don't you?
Well, I don't know that I'd call it just a thing. It's also something that helps me feel connected to our world.
I don't know. It's
Connected?
always considered a healing.
It's
we like
nothing.
these.
Forget I even mentioned it.
So.
I
That's
should
why I
have
was
guessed
like,
that there'd be
why
no way he'd
all?
understand. How could he?
Yeah, Renwell can't heal worth a darn.
I hate camping out.
Why do you keep staring at me, Shion?
The world will never know.
87!
The world will never know.
88! 89!
Careful there,
Oh,
champ.
shoot!
Restrain yourself.
What the? Is the enemy attacking?
Jeez.
Sorry about that. You're not hurt, are you?
Law? What on Dana are you doing?
What am I doing? Training, obviously. I found these nice and heavy rocks that I decided to strap onto my arms, but I guess I didn't tie them down good enough because they went flying.
So you were doing improvised weight training. You and your crazy ideas.
I can't help it. If I'm not training, it's easy for me to get anxious.
Well, that's fair. Actually, I remember seeing you practicing your forms for some time when we were camping the other day.
Yep.
Oh, really?
No amount of muscle will do you any good if you don't stay on top of your fighting forms. It always feels good when I know I'm still sharp.
Sounds to me like you have too much pent-up energy.
Don't train so hard that you wind up hurting yourself, Law. I promise you, you're already perfectly strong as it is.
No, I'm not. You never know what we'll run into out there. You can never go into a fight too prepared. And that's the truth. Besides, I won't rest until I know that I'm stronger than you, Alphen.
Oh, I see how it is. Well, I don't plan on letting you beat me. Maybe I'll add some weights to my sword and
Good
practice
job.
swinging it.
Very
That should help
intelligent.
out.
Alvin, are you crazy?
You're right. This does make for decent training. Good call with the extra weight, Law.
Right? Now you get it?
Since we've already come this far, what do you say we have a little one-on-one with our rocks strapped on?
Hell yeah! I'm down for that. Just give me
Oh,
a second,
dear.
I'll be all ready to roll. Okay, I'm all set. Let's do this! Ah!
We're gonna break.
Take this!
I'm just getting started.
Uh-oh.
You two are cleaning it up.
Yes, Shion.
Hey, that's ma'am. Ma'am, you say yes, ma'am. They can learn today. They can learn. Someone's got to teach them. Also talk.
Could we talk a
Come
moment?
here.
Shouldn't you be resting?
Maybe.
I wanted to talk with you for a bit.
I don't really want to talk right now.
Right. I'll, stop bothering you then.
I didn't say you were bothering me. Sorry. Don't take it personally. I'm just not used to being around other people, so I don't really know how to chit-chat.
Well, for a start, you let your guard down a little. Hey, here's a thought. What if you tell me about your childhood?
What with my thorns and all, I didn't really have one. Not to speak of, anyway. Although, I guess I did have one friend.
Who was it?
A really old doll.
Oh.
When I was a little girl, the doll was the only thing I could touch and hold without worrying about my thorns hurting it. I would do things like dress it up or sit it on my lap when I was eating. The two of us were practically inseparable.
Can I ask something?
Is it about the fact that I played with dolls?
Nah,
No, it isn't. I only wanted to ask who gave you the doll in the first place.
Maybe.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Where is it now?
I had to leave it behind when I left Lenegus. I didn't have a choice.
Fire. Relationship
Most
things are
likely
cute.
it's long gone at this
I get
point.
that.
I think it's time we go to sleep. Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
Yeah, let's get going. Just to be real, blah blah. So you're wondering that's pretty not really good things, so it's really whatever.
I'll see you again tomorrow. All right, guys. Ready to go?
It's cool. It's aerial and you're really action. Cool people on the road. You know, I have a theory as to why she can heal. Despite the Renin. But it's not really something I can bring up right now. So I'll have to wait on that. Our next stop is to take out the Lord of Nasia. That's gonna be fun. I wonder if it'll be the same old, or something unique and possibly intriguing. Well, I have to find out next time. This is everyone. Signing off. Have a good day, and see you again in Let's Play Tens of Rise. And also, this is very important. So, whatevs. Bye-bye.
Hey!
Mm-hmm.
Just great.
That can't be.
Nice.
Very well.
Maybe we should have left them alone.
Thanks, Shion.
Why are you